Okay, thank you for joining this call. We did have a press conference. This is Austin Barber, Senior Advisor with Thad Cochran's campaign. Please mute your phone. They claim that there was about 130 votes that they had issues with. When I went back and looked at the total returns from the Democrat runoff, there was only about 35 or so votes in the Democrat primary total votes. So again, you had a situation where their numbers just didn't make sense. Did not add up.
Quick question. Since black people
you'll have a chance to ask a question at the end of the call.
Why is it okay to harvest the votes of black people?
All right. So listen, I will give everybody an opportunity to ask a question when we get through, and we'll be happy to answer any questions from any members of the media. So again, the issue is, as we just talked about, some very specific Hinds County examples.
I'd like to know if black people were harvesting cotton, why do you think it's okay to harvest their votes? They're not animals.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do.
People like they're just there.
Okay,
to
I'm happy to. Sir, I don't know, where you're calling from, but I'm happy to address any question, no matter the lunacy of it, at some point in time in this call.
Why did you use black people? Why did you use black people to try to get Cochran elected when they're not even Republicans, and you're treating them as if they're just idiots that they'll vote for Cochran just because they're black? That's ridiculous. Why did you harvest black votes?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to keep going through this call, and if the individuals who've decided that they want to try to hijack this call will just let us get through with it, I'll be glad to answer any of the questions. So again, I just gave you a couple.
Why do you treat black people like just because they're black, they're going to vote for Cochran?
All right, so the members of the national media who participated in this call, you've got my cell phone, you've got my email address. You have Jordan Russell's cell phone, you have Jordan Russell's email address. Please feel free to give us a call if you have any questions. We tried to do this as a courtesy to the national media who could not be in Jackson today for our press conference. So if you have an opportunity, please feel free to call us.
One quick legitimate question.
I'm sorry that the call was hijacked.
Let him talk.
He's ending it. That's why I tried to interrupt.
If he wouldn't have interrupted, he wouldn't have ended it.
He was ending it. I was silent.
Well, we were all listening. We were all listening, and you were being rude.
I wasn't the one that was saying stuff about cotton. I didn't say a word till just now.
Who was the one who was asking the question about cotton?
I don't know who's on this phone call, but if you consider yourself to be a responsible member of the media, learn how to conduct yourself when a campaign is holding a conference call. You give him a chance to answer your question at the end of his presentation.
Yeah. And the guy about the cotton kept interrupting, and Austin was ending the call. I tried to throw in a quick question, that's all.